Hi, Ted and Fran. Jeff and I want to say congratulations on the occasion of your 50th wedding anniversary. What an amazing milestone in your lives. I remember being your junior bridesmaid. I was so pleased to be in your wedding and have always had fond memories of that beautiful day. You have raised five wonderful children, and I know how much you enjoy your nine grandchildren. I hope you have a very nice celebration this weekend. I know it's not under the normal circumstances, but hopefully it's a wonderful event. And just want to say cheers to you and hope you have many happy years ahead. Love you both.
Hi! First of all, let us wish Fran and Ted a very happy 50th anniversary. It's a great accomplishment for any couple, although we did do it first. We consider them our best friends and have known them and the whole family for 37 years.
37 years. I don't know where you and Fran have been, but Ted and I have known each other for 75 years. We've taken many trips together, both long and short, and have truly enjoyed our time together. We've also had many good laughs. One that stands out above all others was when we went for a 4-day, 3-night float camping trip down the John Day River.
Well, first of all, Fran, being a good sport, consented to bare bones camping. That means sleeping in a tent on the ground, a tent porta potty with no door, and no showers, just a river with no soap allowed. Oh, and no way for early escape. It was a whole 4 days of rowing. On the first day of rowing, needing to get to the place for pulling the rented boats, Fran and I decided that we need a turn at rowing. And the guys were getting tired. So her and I decided to get in her boat and each take an oar and gave it our best try.
The girls obviously had very little experience, so they just went in circles. After a while, and gales of laughter, Ted and I decided they had to be done if we were ever to get home. We were just a few blocks from the pull-out site, and the current was pulling hard and the very strong wind had whipped up. We pulled to the side on a small shoal, and Fran and Kathy got out in knee-deep water. To get in the right boats for the final push, they found the rocks covered with algae and very slippery.
Well, the wind and current pushed Ted's boat off the shoal, and he was headed downstream without Fran. Fran missed Ted's boat, and so I told her, jump in our boat. Then we began slipping into deeper water with just Fran standing on the shoal. We hollered to her to get in the boat, as there'd be no way to come back for her. We were all laughing so hard at that point, we had to grab Fran, literally, drag her along, half in and half out of the boat. It was a great trip.
We have many great stories about wine tasting, but that's better left to your imagination. We love you both and look forward to many more adventures. Happy
anniversary. Yeah.
Hey, Ted and Fran. I just want to add my congratulations on your 50th anniversary. That is a wonderful accomplishment. I myself find myself thinking nostalgically back a long time pretty often these days. And so I think about you guys as a couple at Whitworth, and that, of course, makes your anniversary really 54 years, if I have it right. I remember in particular a trip down to California, visiting Fran at her the home she grew up in Portola Valley, and going out in a sailboat with her dad, and just thinking about you guys when you were young a lot. Not that it's bad to be where we are, and I wish you guys the very best for this 50th anniversary, and hope you have many more to come.
Well, now they know.
So I heard Ted and Fran are having an anniversary.
You mean our cousins?
Yes.
You mean the old guy from Seattle?
Yes.
You know how many years?
Oh,
How many
he
years?
is getting up
50
there.
50 years. How old are their kids? He's got to
Oh,
be
their
like
kids are old,
78.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
But,
Wow.
you know, that Fran, she looks amazing.
Oh, she's true.
Franny is a
That's
dime.
true.
Franny is a dime. I'll tell you.
Hot. Let me tell you.
Oh, and their kids.
I know.
You
And her hair.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
perfect.
You know, the first memory I have of Ted is when they used to come to Oma's house in Artesia or Bellflower. Remember, we used to always go there.
And they brought their tents.
Yes, and they
were in the back.
Right, I remember
that.
that. Was the wonderful memories, and the Jansons were there.
Was
It
I
so
there?
fun. No.
Oh wait, I wasn't
No,
born yet
probably.
because I'm way younger than you guys.
Okay, I remember.
Who remembers their wedding?
Oh yeah, the wedding.
Ted and Franny's wedding.
Yes.
Is that when we had
In Medford
green
with
hair?
green hair.
We couldn't remember if we had to bring her for them or
No,
Glenn's
so
wedding.
we all drove up. It was Sharon and Annette and me, and I don't know if you guys went. to Ted and Fran's wedding.
We were there.
You
for
guys were at
something.
Ted and Fran's
I
wedding.
think we were there.
with mom and dad in the station wagon for sure.
But
Or
I don't
was that,
remember.
you know what,
being
that
in
might-
Medford.
that
It
might have
wasn't
been
in
Glenn's.
Medford.
Yeah,
That might have
Glenn's
been
wedding.
Glenn's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
we
might
also
have been
saw
Glenn's.
them in Salinas
Yeah, that's
on their
right.
honeymoon.
Oh.
When we stayed at the same
that's
motel
right.
as those
Well,
guys.
and we have to remember, this was 50 years ago.
So
I
you
was
were
five. I was five.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I
I have
was
a great
19,
memory.
I was 16.
I have a great memory when Doug was just really little, like probably 18 months. We went up to Canada and we stayed with Ted and Fran for a few days.
Yeah.
And that was such a sweet memory. And I remember those kids calling Ted Papa.
Oh, and
Poppy. And
No,
it's
Papa.
like,
Papa.
oh my goodness, this is what Doug is going to call Ted.
And that's how you decided to
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
it.
That's
And it came from that.
That's cute.
Well, I remember Ted and Fran, they would always come to visit because Ted's couple of their kids went to, Paul and Sarah both went to Westmont. And so Bruce and I lived in Napomo, and they would always make it a point. Even though it was an hour and a half drive, they would still come down and visit and stay with us. And
Yeah.
they were amazing. And
Yeah.
then on it wasn't our honeymoon, but it was one trip that Bruce and I took up to Washington. We also stayed with them. And then Sarah came with us, and we went to their Oma's house, so to Denelli's, and she went on part of our trip with us. That's how we really connected with Sarah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember just even a couple years ago, they came to the cabin where we are right now. They came and visited, and it was so fun because Ted took us all around the yard, and he taught us about our own trees. He's pointing out every tree, and he had it right on. We didn't know some of them, and he knew all of them.
Yeah, but one of the best memories of that was when you guys went down to the river and that noise that came out of nowhere. Explain that
Okay,
one.
so
Yes,
guys,
that was great.
We were heading home from the cabin because we were going to Caroline's house to meet all of you guys.
That's right.
for
Y'all
a
came for
dinner
dinner.
party. So we decided to go down the Kern River side, and we got into this valley. I packed a lunch for
We're having
us,
our lunch.
and Mary, remember
Yep.
this? We were sitting on these rocks right along the river,
Yeah.
and it's probably no higher than the top of the cabin,
Yeah.
and we hear this,
Oh my goodness.
and we all
jets.
we ducked. We're falling on the rocks, and all of a sudden we heard this jetliner come over us.
Oh my!
We
It
all
was
were
one
dying.
from the military base.
Oh,
Those
that
guys,
was
they,
so
like,
fun.
they go down the river and they do maneuvers.
canyon.
Yeah.
Down the
Yeah.
canyon.
And that was a highlight.
Yeah.
But they were with us on that.
Yep, that's
And
right.
we got to have pictures.
So speaking of falling on
Keep
your
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go because that's.
falling on the ground. Just imagine when Jesus comes back. We are just going to hit the ground because we're just going to be in so much awe and glory. And Ted was always right there with the gospel, with all the reunions, teaching us, being up there in front. Just great memories of that too.
Remember all those reunions?
The reunions.
That's when I came into the family. I got to come in late and be with all you guys, but Ted and Fran were always so welcoming.
They are the
were
pillar of the Van Leeuwen family.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think so.
and I'm ready for another cruise, another
Oh, here we
trip.
go.
Yeah.
That was a highlight.
Yeah. I think we all should go to their Seattle beach house.
Ooh.
I remember that a lot. Yeah, great. They're great tour guys.
They're great hosts.
All right. Well, let's just wish Ted. They're not here, but let's wish Ted and Fran a happy anniversary.
Happy
anniversary! Love you guys.
Wish you were here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, happy anniversary. I'm so excited to celebrate with you and tell you that I love you guys and I find your marriage super inspiring. I hope that this is a great day for you and that you have many after this. Love you. Bye-bye.
Hey Ted and Fran, we are so happy for you celebrating this special day, and we just wanted to say how much we love you and how you have blessed us so much over the years. Way to be a positive example to others of a long-term committed marriage. We love you guys. Happy 50th wedding anniversary, Ted and Fran.
Happy 50th anniversary, Ted and Fran.
Your golden anniversary is a very special milestone that not very many couples reach. We're very happy for you, and we hope you have a wonderful day reminiscing about your 50 wonderful years together. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys.